think Germany has one of the best welfare systems of the world because we have dignity as the first sentence in our constitution. We say the dignity of a person is untouchable and every person has to be seen as a person with dignity, with self-confidence, and a person who is worth to be seen from the others. I'm proud that we Germans have this in our constitution, and I'm proud to be a social worker who works that this comes true, the sentence, and it makes our work much easier that we have it in our constitution and that we have it as basic for our work.
And when they go out to sleep at another shelter, do they get turned away from shelters? Is there many beds, or is it very difficult to find a bed?
It depends a little bit. The young people under 18, they have to find a place really. So, and the others, they have to look that everybody gets a place to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody.
Is that because the government helps to do this, or the shelters, or?
Yes, there are places, for example, for women and for men, where they can sleep, and the government gives them money from the organization to work this. And so they have to give everybody a bed in the night.
They have to?
They have to.
Give everyone a bed?
Everyone a bed, yeah.
If they can't get a bed, how long do they have to wait for a bed if there's a busy period?
From my experience with the women and the girls, I hadn't this experience that the women don't get a bed at night. So we find a bed.
You said that you've not experienced, or you haven't heard of someone being turned away from a shelter. Mm-hmm. If you did hear of that, what would that make you feel? That someone was turned away from a shelter, what would that make you feel?
Good question. I think I would get like a fight to get a bed for the person, but that's really normally that's not the problem. It's more the problem if we have women who have a dog or a lot of dogs, and that's don't work in an organization. That's a women where it's difficult to find a place. But it's not because there are no places. It's only because they have a situation of living who is a little bit difficult with the organization.
Have you heard of families sleeping in cars? Does this happen?
In what?
Do you know of families in Germany sleeping in cars?
Also Leute mit Kindern in Autos schlafen, also Familien mit kleinen Kindern.
No.
In Düsseldorf.
I know. I don't know this.
Have you heard of this?
No.
Wow. In Australia, a lot of the women they sleep during the day, and they walk at night. Mm-hmm. Have you heard of this in Germany? Do they do this, or do they not worry because they have shelter?
We have some women who do it like this because they are in the night, they are working or something like this, but it's not because there are no shelters. It's only because they need the time in the night to get to work and something like this.
And have you heard of families in Germany? German families.
German people, I didn't hear about it, no.
So you've never heard of German families sleeping in cars in Germany?
Not people with children, also not families, not children and parents.
Have you heard of individuals, single people sleeping in cars?
Individuals and young people for a period of their life, I heard about it.
How long have you heard the maximum story? 1 week?
I heard one story from 4 weeks. It was a young couple, it was a punk couple, a young couple, and they lived in a car, and but they went into the system, into the social system. We talked with them, and we showed them the next steps, and they had rooms afterwards.
Wow! So the maximum story you've heard is 4 weeks.
4 weeks. Mm-hmm.
Wow! Would you be horrified if you knew people slept in it for many, many, many months?
I would be horrified, and I would go to the politicians and I would fight. I think we all social workers in Düsseldorf would fight against it, and we would talk to these people who decide such things, and it would be a great cry in Germany if we heard about it.
How would you feel if you learned that there was people sleeping in cars longer than 4 weeks or a month.
Yeah, I think it's the same, like she said, that we will fight and look that we can make some solutions for the situation, that they find a place to stay.
Why do you think it works good here in Germany? Why is your system good?
I think if there are really bad situations from people and you go there and you make this public, there will be a reaction, and they will do something. So.
Wow. So the German politicians listen to the people here. Wow.
Yes. Yes, I think we are very proud, and we have a good start in Germany. We can be happy to be born here.
For me, dignity for poor people and homeless people is the term of to get along with them, not to give them special treatment, but to make it possible to get on with them as normal citizens. They are citizens like anyone else. Some of them may be a little bit difficult, maybe they are loud, maybe they are drunken, but they're a citizen like any other. And this is so our company, the Diakonie, opened a church where homeless can sleep. These people who don't get, there were a lot of places you can go to, but there are up to 30 people who wouldn't. And so the street workers, if they find them up, pick them up and told them you can go sleep there. It was in the Altstadt also. It's open at 8 o'clock, so they can go there very easy. But there are few people who are not reached by the system. So this is the point. You can have, even you have the greatest system, you have always to look if there's someone. Maybe there are different ways to reach them, and this could be for us an instrument. Yes, it was even a few minutes ago. Well, the one I talked to, this was someone who lives on collecting bottles, and he listened to it and said, "Oh, I want to get one. I'm one of those. I'm outside. I don't want to have to anything, so I get." I see it's a tool for me now to speak with him. Maybe he wouldn't ask anything because I don't want to do anything. No social worker, nothing. But now he was interested. Now I know him. Maybe after a few weeks, maybe he would change. I think the most important point of our work with homeless is the point of relationship. Most of the people who are using these places, the day places, the other things of the helping system, don't have any relation. They don't have a social network, they don't have any family, so they don't have anyone who they can talk to, that can give them the power, that can help them. And we are trying to give this, to give the people the kind of place where they come, we know them, maybe little steps. If they want to change their life, a little step. But the most important thing is to get a relationship, to get a grip on his personality.
And do you think the backpack bed will give a relationship?
Yes, maybe it's another tool. It's a very great tool you bring from the other side of the world to us. Maybe I think we can use it a lot. I hope it. I hope we can convince the government or the community to buy some of these bags.